Devin Patrick Kelley. Getty Images. Sutherland Springs, Texas. Church shooter Devin Patrick Kelley sailed through 4 mandatory background checks in separate firearm purchases since 2012 because the U.S. Air Force failed to enter his name in the National Crime Database. Now federal officials are warning there could be more like him, as Capitol Hill polls are demanding a full-scale review. Kelley shouldn't have been able to buy the Ruger AR-556 he used to kill 26 people and injure 20 more, or a 9mm Glock handgun and .22 caliber Ruger pistol he was also found with because he pleaded guilty in military court to assault and aggravated assault in 2012. He also purchased another firearm, which he did not have on him the day of the shooting. But the Air Force never sent that information to the FBI's National Crime Information Center, which is required to be checked during gun purchases. And an FBI official revealed Tuesday there are certainly others who slipped through the cracks. Unfortunately, this has happened in the past from a number of agencies. Nothing is perfect, Agent Christopher Combs said during a press conference Tuesday morning. Sens. John McCain Rares and Kirsten Gillibrand DNY, both of whom sit on the Senate's Armed Services Committee, are demanding a top-to-bottom review of all branches to determine whether any other dangerous individuals may have been overlooked. Learning that this senseless act of violence might have been prevented if only the proper form was filled out by military investigators was absolutely devastating, Gillibrand wrote Tuesday in a letter to Defense Secretary Jim Mattis. A gun store owner in Colorado confirmed he sold Kelley one gun in 2014 and one in 2015, but said his check raised no red flags. You never want to sell something to someone that will commit any form of crime, let alone a mass murder like this, Jeff Lepp, owner of Specialty Sports and Supply in Colorado Springs, told Texas CBS affiliate KENS5. The Texas Department of Public Safety previously denied Kelley a permit to carry a concealed handgun, but state law enforcement officials refused to explain Tuesday why he was denied that permit but not the firearms. Texas law bars individuals from concealed carry if they received a dishonorable discharge. But Kelley received a discharge on bad conduct, a step above a dishonorable. Air Force officials say they are investigating whether they reported the discharge status to the relevant agencies. Meanwhile, the portrait of Kelley grew even grimmer Tuesday as it was revealed he escaped from a mental health hospital in 2012 planning to kill his military superiors, and that he was accused of sex assault the next year. That's following revelations Monday that Kelley was kicked out of the Air Force for roughing up his then wife and for beating his infant stepson so badly in 2011 he fractured the child's skull. Details about Kelley's time at a mental health facility provide deeper insight into his troubling past. On June 8, the Air Force committed Kelley to pretrial confinement ahead of his domestic assault case, an Air Force spokeswoman told the Post. 5 days later, on June 13, cops picked up Kelley at an El Paso bus station, after he slipped out of the Peak Behavioral Health Services in nearby Santa Teresa, NM. After Kelley escaped, a park behavioral worker who reported him missing told police that the airman was a danger to himself and others as he had already been caught sneaking firearms onto Holloman Air Force Base where he had been previously stationed. Kelley was attempting to carry out death threats against his military superiors, the report said. Air Force officials would not confirm it sent Kelley to the private mental health facility, but said the Air Force routinely outsources inpatient mental health care to civilian facilities such as Peak. The police report lists the Air Force as Kelley's employer and Holloman Air Force Base as his home. It also came out Tuesday that Kelley was reported for sex assault near his family's home in New Braunfels, Texas, in 2013. But the Comal County Sheriff's Office never closed the case, according to a statement posted to the force's Facebook page. The alleged sexual assault investigation stalled sometime in October 2013 for reasons yet to be determined, the agency wrote.